welcome to a new week here on the Retirement Quick Tips podcast. I'm your host, Ashley Micciche. I'm a financial advisor and co-owner of True North Retirement Advisors, a fee-only fiduciary financial advisory practice managing over $425 million in client assets. For 17 years, I've helped clients retire with confidence, and my goal on this podcast is to simplify the complexities of retirement planning so you can focus on what truly matters, enjoying your retirement years while maintaining financial security. And oh, by the way, I didn't just take up chain smoking. I'm sick. I've been sick. I actually waited like several days past when I normally like to record just so I could let my voice recover because it was completely gone. It doesn't help when you are yelling at your 4-year-old, "Come back here," when you've lost your voice. So anyways, I digress. Let's talk about financial security because one of the essential components of financial security and having good, clean, healthy financial habits is prioritizing the right things. So this week on the podcast, I'm going to talk about the investing, saving, prioritizing the right accounts in the right order when you are getting close to retirement. And this is very specific to those of you, most of you listening who are 2, 5, 10, maybe even 15 years away from retirement. How do we need to prioritize our savings? Where do you save first? How do you prioritize paying down your debt? Do you pay off your mortgage? Do you max out your 401k? If you're weighing those two options, how do you save for other things? Maybe you need a new roof. Maybe you want to take an expensive vacation. Maybe you want to buy like this really big ticket item. How do you prioritize saving for something like that, a new car, versus other things like continuing to save in your 401k, maybe doing a Roth 401k or health savings account? This can all get really complicated and confusing really quickly. So this week, I'm going to lay out the order of preference. What should you prioritize and save first? Once you've checked that box, what do you move on to next? It's kind of like a ladder. You climb the rungs of the ladder. And there will be people out there who will disagree with me. Fine. This is what I've found in my own experience in working with clients and seeing what they prioritize and how does that help them? A lot of people in general, Americans, struggle financially. It's one of the biggest stressors out there. There's no secret. And I think a big part of this is just the simple thing of like people don't prioritize having emergency savings. So every time life inevitably happens and they have a big expense, they have to put it on a credit card because they might only have a few $100s in their bank account. Certainly not enough for this emergency. So they put it on a credit card, then they go on vacation, they put that on a credit card, they buy Christmas presents, put that on a credit card, and before you know it, you're $15,000 in credit card debt. And you're trying to dig yourself out of that hole. Meanwhile, you don't have any sort of a safety net or cushion in savings. So we want to avoid these terrible financial traps. And I want to also talk particularly this week about these priorities as you get closer to retirement. Because someone who's in their 30s, 20s, 30s, I would have maybe a slightly different set of priorities, but it's actually pretty consistent across different age groups. But particularly for those of you who are the bulk of my listeners getting close to retirement, I want to talk to you about how do you save the right accounts in the right order, making sure you're prioritizing the right things. So I'm going to break that down, help you check those boxes, move up that ladder. If you pay attention to the right savings amount, saving the right amount in the right order, in the right accounts, you're going to be better off and less stressed out than most Americans, being way more flexible with your finances, set yourself up for long-term financial stability and security. Feels pretty good when you have that. All right. My name is Ashley Micciche, and tomorrow I'm going to talk about why liquidity and having a cash cushion savings safety net is always, always, always top priority. All right, come on back tomorrow. I'll talk about that. My name is Ashley Micciche, and this is the Retirement Quick Tips podcast.